What's up, everyone? This is Spencer with Best Props Today, and we have your 3 best props to 6x your stake on Tuesday, August 27th. Now, we cashed yesterday to 3x our stake. Zach Wheeler was a push, so that knocked our odds down from 6x to 3x, but we'll take the win anyway, and we're looking to cash again here on Tuesday. So let's get right into the picks. Once again, we're taking these on Dabble Fantasy, and the reason for that is that we like the odds much more and the payouts much more over on Dabble Fantasy compared to PrizePicks. For example, if you hit 3 picks on PrizePicks, that will 5x your stake. Here on Dabble Fantasy, it will 6x your stake. Doesn't seem like much of a difference, but trust me, it adds up over time. On top of that, you can get $25 free to try out Dabble Fantasy. All you have to do is go to Dabble Fantasy, insert the promo code BEST, B-E-S-T, deposit $5. They will give you $25 free. So that gives you $30 to play around with. Find out if you like the app and look at their selection, which is really pretty good when you look at the props that they have over there. So head to Dabble Fantasy, use promo code BEST, and get started there. So the first pick that we like here on Tuesday, August 27th, we're taking Aaron Nola under 5.5 strikeouts. And he has gone under this in 5 straight games. And he's facing the Houston Astros, who have the 4th lowest strikeout rate against right-handed pitchers and the 3rd lowest strikeout rate overall. So the matchups there, the recent trends all lean under. And the odds for this on sportsbooks are minus 140 to the under. So this is really a 5-star play for me. It's my favorite fantasy pick of the day. Aaron Nola, under 5.5 strikeouts. The second pick we're locking in is Dylan Cease, pitcher of the Padres, to go under 5 hits allowed. Now, Cease has been a little bit up and down. Remember, he had that no-hitter last month. Ever since then, it's been sort of hit or miss, no pun intended. But the odds to this one, under 5.5 hits, that's minus 180 to the under. So the 5 hits here allowed, we have the odds in our favor. He's facing St. Louis, who ranks middle of the pack in batting average this season, and Cease has cashed this app in 6 of his last 8 starts. So we're banking on Cease to have his A-plus stuff tonight and come out with a fine pitching performance. Take the under there. Our third pick, Jeffrey Springs. We're taking him over 5.5 strikeouts. Now, this might seem ambitious at first glance, but then we consider the matchup against Seattle, which is the most strikeout happy team in baseball right now, and it's not even close. They lead the league in strikeout rate, and Springs has gone over this in 2 of his last 3, and he's actually hit 7+ strikeouts in both of those games where he went over this prop. So he definitely has the strikeout stuff, and the matchup is there. That's why we love Jeffrey Springs to go over 5.5 strikeouts. The odds for this one, pretty good. Minus 136 at FanDuel and minus 142 to the over on the offshore sportsbook. So everything lines up there as well. If you're only taking 2 of these, I would say Nola and Springs are my favorite of the 2, but obviously we like all 3 to 6x our stake over at Dabble Fantasy. Once again, you can get $25 free at Dabble Fantasy when you use the promo code BEST, B-E-S-T, to sign up. This is where Dabble Fantasy is available. As you can see, California, Texas, states like that. If your state is on this list, you can go ahead and sign up for that. If not, we have some other picks for you today. A couple bonus picks here. This one is lined up at Chalkboard Fantasy. We really like this, but you can also take this prop on the traditional sports books, you can take Spencer Schwellenbach on FanDuel, and I will explain that in a bit. But first, lining these up at Chalkboard Fantasy, Sean Manaea is our anchor pick over there to go over 2.5 strikeouts. That's the almost guaranteed free square pick. The reason I say almost is he's gone over that in 18 of 19 games, so he should go over 2.5 strikeouts unless an injury happens or something bizarre. So we're taking that and we're pairing it with our favorite sportsbook pick of the day, Spencer Schwellenbach, to go over 6.5 strikeouts against the Minnesota Twins. The Twins rank middle of the pack in strikeout rate, but Schwellenbach has been untouchable lately. He's been great with the strikeout potential, going over 6.5 strikeouts in 6 straight games. He has 53 Ks, over 37.2 innings in that span, his last 6 starts. So I like him to keep it going. We're pairing that with Sean Manaea on Chalkboard DFS to nearly double our stake. You can see the odds right there. 1.96x is our return. You can also take Schwellenbach over 6.5 strikeouts on FanDuel, which has plus 105 odds if FanDuel is available in your state. Now, if you want to get these picks every single day before they come out on YouTube so you can avoid the bumps, you can sign up for the Best Props Today newsletter. The subscribers already have these picks in hand and have already locked them in. So if you want these picks like clockwork every single morning, our favorite fantasy props and sportsbook picks, sign up for the Best Props Today newsletter, and I will link that in the comment section below. So go ahead, check that out, and have a nice day. Happy cashing.